How can I optimize my Roblox game for all devices? Imagine your game reaching players on mobile phones, tablets, and computers all over the world. Making that happen involves smart choices to keep your game smooth and fun everywhere. When you publish your game, you want it to run well on low-end devices and high-end computers. To do that, start by setting a performance budget. This means deciding how many polygons your models can have, how many draw calls you can afford, and how much memory and CPU your game should use. For example, aim for about 40,000 triangles in your models and no more than 40 draw calls per visible zone. Testing your game regularly on different devices helps find bottlenecks and keeps performance steady. Roblox has built-in tools to help optimize your game. Turn on Streaming Enabled so only parts of the game load near the player, which reduces memory and rendering load. Adjust the streaming radius to balance what players see and how well the game runs. Use distance culling to hide or remove objects that players cannot see clearly, which cuts down on rendering work. Use shadow map lighting for realistic shadows without overloading the system. Limit humanoids and non-player characters because they use a lot of CPU, memory, and bandwidth. Keep parts and meshes simple. Try to stay below 75,000 parts for mobile compatibility. Avoid using heavy textures or features like double-sided or precise convex decomposition on meshes. Use Roblox materials and surface appearances instead of large textures to save space. Minimize transparency and decals because transparent parts are harder to render efficiently. Keep decal sizes under 500 pixels by 500 pixels for mobile devices. Optimize your scripts by using event-driven programming instead of constant loops like Heartbeat. Reduce the number of active scripts and avoid expensive operations such as frequent raycasting unless necessary. Manage what objects are replicated to players so only what they need to see is sent over the network. Store non-visible objects in server storage to save bandwidth and CPU. For audio, use Roblox's compression features and avoid large or excessive files that can slow down load times. Keep your user interface simple by avoiding many images, gradients, or frames, especially on lower-end devices. Testing your game on different devices is key. Aim for 60 frames per second on mid-range devices with reasonable graphics settings. If your game runs smoothly on your test devices, it will be easier to ensure it works well for everyone. Consider splitting large worlds into smaller places using teleportation to reduce load times and memory use per session. Following these steps helps your game perform well everywhere, making players happy no matter what device they use. Whether you are just starting or have been creating for a while, these tips make it easier to publish a game that looks good and runs smoothly across all platforms.